Wolverine and Deadpool together in a movie, it's gonna be a very good movie. In the meanwhile, let me show you how to design a scene like this. It's gonna be a very good tutorial and our project will be done just in 3 steps.
Look with the gangsters, so a nigga that'll shoot you for a tender.
Step number 1. It's always the background. In this tutorial, we are going to need 2 backgrounds. The first one, we will create it and it's very simple. And the second one, we will use a downloaded image. For the first one, make a selection of your layer, go into the effects and enable color overlay. Blend mode should be normal and opacity should be maximum. Click on the color and choose the black color. The first background is created. Right-click on it and convert it into a smart object. For the second one, we are going to use an image just like this, a texture of scratched metal. You can choose anything that you like, but I recommend you to use something similar to this one. All you need to do is to right-click on it and press on duplicating layer and just import it to your document. And now the backgrounds are ready. The step number 2. Let's go for logo. We are going to use the original logo of Deadpool movie, but we are going to change it and apply some effect to make it look magnificent. At first, we need to get rid of the background, this area. Make your layer selected and go into the select menu, and between color range and subject, you should already know that we are going for the color range. If you don't know it, you missed my previous techniques. Please watch them. They are very useful to increase your knowledge in Photoshop. And all you need to do is just click on the link at the right corner. Press on color range and make a sample of white color. Increase the fuzziness to the maximum and press on OK. As you can see, the background is selected, but the eyes are selected too, and we don't want that. So, come here and enable this tool, rectangular marquee tool. Come here and hold Alt key on your keyboard, and after that, deselect these areas. And now the background is only selected. Click on Delete key on your keyboard, and the background is removed. Now, let's apply our effect on the logo. At first, we are going to apply the effect on black areas, this one and this one. You will need a texture. I will use a black leather texture, and I recommend you to use something similar to this one. All I need to do is click and drag it and import it to my logo project. Now, we need to choose the black areas on logo. We can do it in many ways. You can go to select menu and click on color range and make a sample of the black color, but I will show you another technique. Right click on this one and make it selected the magic wand tool. After that, make a selection of your layer and click on black areas. For clicking another area, hold shift and click. Now the both areas are selected. After that, make your black leather texture selected and click on this icon, and now you've just created this layer mask. Now, for making it look better, you need to come here and click on this icon and create a hue and saturation. And don't forget to click on this icon to apply your effect just on below layer, not the whole layers. Now, decrease the lightness And now it's okay. We need to apply one more effect on our layer. We are going for the red pixels. At first you need another texture. You can use any texture that you like, but I will use this one, a rusted metal texture, and I recommend you to use something like this. Right click on it, press duplicate layer, and in document choose the project that contains your logo. Now it's imported to our logo project. Change the position of logo and click on Magic Wand tool. Make the red pixels selected. After that, make your texture layer selected and come here and click on this icon. Now change the position of the logo, and when your rusted metal texture is selected, change the blending mode to the linear burn. We need to do two more steps on this texture to make it look better. At first, you need to come here, click on this icon, and create a level. Don't forget to enable this one. Now, decrease this, and it's okay. Another step. You need to come here one more time and enable the curves. And change the position of this. Now it's okay. So you need to apply something on the second adjustment. Press and hold Alt key on your keyboard and come at the edge of two layers, and when the mouse changed into this icon, click and apply the adjustment just to the rusted metal texture. And now it's finished. But you need to change the position of your logo here to see the black leather as well. Step number 3. It's time for Wolverine Claws. I will use this image in this design. But first we need to remove the background. For that, I will make my layer selected, go into the select menu and choose color range and click on black color of claws, increasing the fuzziness to the maximum and press on OK. Now all I need to do is to click on this icon and create a layer mask. And now I will import it to the project. Now we have all the document that we need. At first, we need to apply an effect on the class. Double-click on a free space of the layer. In blending option, decrease the fill opacity to 0%. Enable the stroke, and the size should be 8 pixels. Position should be outside, blend mode should be normal, opacity should be 100%, and the fill type should be color. The color doesn't matter. Now we need to create a duplicate layer. So, let's convert the duplicated layer into a smart object. Right-click on it and convert it into a smart object. Now open the background folder. Press Ctrl and click on the thumbnail of duplicated layer. Now make a selection of the second background, the texture. Click and hold Ctrl and J together. Now you have another layer of the texture, but the area is just like the class. Bring it on the top, and now you can delete the duplicated layer of the class. Now we need to do something else. At first, press on logo layer and create a layer mask. Now, press Ctrl and click on the thumbnail of the main claw layer. In the new layer mask, press Alt and Backspace together if your foreground and background color is set to black and white. After that, make a selection of the metal layer, the texture in the background group, and click on Delete key on your keyboard. And now press Ctrl D for the selection. Now, get back to the layer of claws. Disable the stroke and enable the inner glow. The blend mode should be linear dodge, the opacity should be 65%, the noise should be 0%, and the solid color should be selected. Now click and choose a color. After that, the technique should be softer and the source should be edge. The choke should be 0% and the size should be 10 pixels. And press on OK and let us see what we did. As you can see, it seems like the Wolverine just cut the Deadpool logo into some parts. The tutorial is finished and you've just learned some new techniques in Photoshop. It's the way of Photoshop clan. We will learn new techniques of Photoshop every day together. So, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and tell me your opinion about this design. Did you like the action of Wolverine in Deadpool's logo or not? See you at the next tutorial.